Hello guys and gals, me Muda, and I once used Tumblr for very adult reasons, but today, ladies and gentlemen, is a serious topic, an incredibly serious one, and that's why I'm making a joke of the situation, because honestly, what person hasn't shitposted about World War III? So without getting too far into it, just for context's sake, those Americans and those Iranians are having their kerfuffles again, that's for damn sure. You know, they're like fire and ice. They just can't get along with each other. And honestly speaking, ladies and gentlemen, the Americans decided, you know what, after a lot of times that they got poked and prodded, is the best way to say. They just decided to rain hell from above on one of the top generals of Iran. This may end up causing World War III. It may not, probably won't, but if it does on the off chance, then let this be one of the final videos that I end up making, because holy shit, do we not have a future if it goes all south. Now, at least at this point, you know, the German audience for the video can finally say, at least it wasn't us this time. And you're right, at least it wasn't you this time. God bless the US of A and the Islamic Republic of Iran for bringing us this meme fest. To be very real with you, very matter of fact, before we get drafted, because at some point we all will get drafted, it's going to be World War III, buckaroos. Every country is going to be on the stage this time. In order to survive this upcoming battle royale, this massive search and destroy contest, this fucking diamond game for diamond game for Rainbow Six right now, we all must realize, is the Battle Pass going to be worth it? No, I'm not kidding with you, ladies and gentlemen. Nowadays in video gaming, we all need that Battle Pass. And that Battle Pass is going to be the one thing that decides whether we're the cool kids at school or whether we're going to get picked on for the default skin. So you know what, ladies and gentlemen? Normally, I would go 99 tiers in the Battle Pass, but I don't think many of us are going to be alive to experience maybe even tier 3. So let's just go to the first 5 tiers of the World War III Battle Pass, and I just want to really uncover and review what we're exactly going to be getting in this Battle Pass to begin with. Now, tier 1, starting off very small, you might actually get this as soon as your mom's credit card processes through. You're probably going to get the double XP bonus. Now, this bonus is really important. Just to let you know, the US already wiped a level 55 Prestige 10 General off the fucking grid. It's all endgame, boys. It don't matter what level you are, what elo you have, you're gone. That dude probably grinded God knows how many games, had some of the highest KDR ratios on the planet, and the US just wiped that boy away in an $85,000 cruise missile from the sky. So ladies and gentlemen, given the fact that double XP needs to be phase 1 of the Battle Pass, I must say wholeheartedly, one thing that I'm looking forward to is that double XP. Of course, why? Is that by the time most people reach level 10, they're probably still going to be calling in UAVs. They're probably going to have those fucking default setups for all their loadouts anyways. But by the time you reach like level 20, level 25, if you grind right and appropriately, you might actually end up creating your own pretty decimating class out there, and you may actually end up getting things like counter UAVs to troll all the people that are calling in the UAVs, and then drop those Harrier bombs from the sky. Ladies and gentlemen, just a point of contention to worry about. Of course, this is where Tier 2 of the Battle Pass steps in. And I think for this, they're finally going to give you a Raid Shadow Legends charm for any of your guns all there. A universal charm, in fact. Now, you might be wondering, Muda, what's so important about the Raid Shadow Legends charm? Well, you have to understand one thing. It's a perfect reminder of why it's probably better to die in a trench in Tehran than it is to come back to the United States. Do you honestly want to live in a world where Raid Shadow Legends exists? Oh, war is looking quite like home, isn't it, boys? I would much actually rather be deployed. You know what? If that is an actual chibi, I would prefer to be deployed. I would prefer to actually stay out there for the rest of my life rather than come back. That charm will be a perfect reminder as to what it is to avoid coming back to a life of hell back home, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Tier 3 of the Battle Pass is one that kind of makes it or breaks it for those beginning. It's kind of what separates the will of grind out the rest of the 97 tiers or give up right there and then. And this is where I'd like to give people the Black Ice camouflage skin. Black Ice on Rainbow Six Siege has been the coveted camouflage for a lot of individuals out there. There are people that are willing to chop their right nut off and pass it off to their next brother if they can get a Black Ice weapon right there. Black Ice camouflage. Now for me, I've been able to unlock a couple of these in my alpha packs, throughout my fucking 1,000 hours of Rainbow Six Siege. And I must say one thing for the audience over here. I've only gotten it for the crappiest fucking guns in the game. I like Castle as much as the next guy, but I ain't playing him for that UMP-45, and I sure as hell ain't enjoying my fucking goddamn crap tier black ice camouflage on it. But I think if I was to go out in the middle of a war zone, there's going to be a lot of people on the front bringing their red tiger camo, their gold camos. Sometimes they'll bring a diamond camo. Hey, there's going to be some kids that buy the fucking bacon camo. But as long as you walk out there with the fucking black ice camouflage, ooh, you're going to be stepping it up in style on the battlefield, let me tell you. Even if you die, it's going to be all worth it when the other noob sees you with the black ice camo, because at least they'll know that you got to grasp perfection within your hands. It's also Canadian camouflage, which makes it the fucking greatest camouflage out there. I didn't know if you knew this, but I'm from Canada, which in my opinion is one of the fucking greatest countries on the fucking planet. Okay, simple as that. We have polar bears, and you know what? I think that's just enough to say that we're the best goddamn country out there. But moving on to Tier 4 of the Battle Pass. Now, Tier 4 of the Battle Pass is what I like to say the profile picture. Usually in a video game by now, you're probably going to get a calling card that says Iranian military or US military on it, and you need a dank-ass profile picture to carry your way through. And for this, I think no better profile picture could be offered than the fucking dog profile picture default from Xbox Live. Now, ladies and gentlemen, every time I look at this profile picture, a piece of me wants to fucking die inside, and I think I do a little bit every time I see it. This is only matched by the monkey avatar or the generic ass, like, what, Master Chief avatar they have on Xbox Live. You're probably going to be seeing one of these three on the battlefield. And if you have the dog one, it pretty much shows that you're the absolute fucking top tier player of the entire server out in Iran or the US or wherever this fucking massive conflict is going to take place. You also have to understand too, you're going to have to pick a proper zone for this. See, back in the days of Xbox Live, back in the original Battlefields, we had to pick between family, recreation, pro, or underground. Now, family was for those people that played Viva Pinata on their Xboxes every single day. That's probably not you. Recreation is if you're getting cuckolded, which may be you, but I would hope that you're not of the class that's getting cuckolded, because you're probably going to get wiped out in the fucking battlefields anyways. And then the last one over there is pro, which is if you're a try-hard, sweaty little bitch, then maybe that's for you. Underground? Whoo! Welcome to the elite club on Xbox Live called Everybody, kids. Yeah, I was part of Underground too. That was a whew, hell of a time back in the days. Now, the fifth final piece that you would need for this battle pass, the piece de resistance to top this off, in my opinion, would be elite recruit skins. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I know that this is the second Rainbow Six Siege reference. Hey, bite me. It's my fucking favorite game ever, okay? At least for now. Ladies and gentlemen, I think Elite Recruit Skin would pretty much solidify what we need. We're probably not going to live long enough in a fucking conflict for it to even matter. So no, we're not going to be unlocking new ass operators, so we're probably going to spawn with recruits to begin with. Now, unless you have a pretty strong German with a fucking ACOG on his assault rifle assisting you the entire way through it, you're probably going to get wiped off within 4 or 5 seconds. So why die looking like a default when you can look like an elite recruit skin? I mean, there's no way Rainbow Six is going to give me Elite Echo anytime soon. Hell, there's no way I'm going to get that. So I might as well just get Elite Recruit to begin with. Give that motherfucker an ACOG, give him 3 frag grenades, and call it a day. I think having those skins and having those assets may set you up for success. Now, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the day, all right, I know I say ladies and gentlemen a lot, and this might be the last couple times you're saying it, provided the whole world doesn't break loose. In the final endgame scenario, let's assume that we do go to war and things end up, fucking nuclear, then I just want you to know at the very end of the day, Fallout 5 will at least be functioning better than Fallout 76. Oh, I can't even actually say that with a fucking straight face. The fact that that's going to be true is actually a fucking damning statement and everything. But, at the end of the day, man, when all things are said and done, all memes aside, I just can't wait to see how this situation ends. Now, there's a good chance that nothing actually ever happens. Most of the times that the world has ever escalated to this war zone conflict, I think everybody has had that level of clarity where they think, oh shit, blowing each other up might not be the smartest solution out there. But then again, humanity always fucking succeeds to surprise me. So in the event the world ever turns into Fallout fucking 5, let it be known that at least it'll be written better than Bethesda could in this day and age, and maybe that's the only saving grace. And hey, even if all things are dead inside, you live in a world without Raid Shadow Legends. Or do you? I would hope you don't, because that may just be the silver lining in all of this, ladies and gentlemen. And you know what? All the memes aside, all the bullshittery aside, if the camera can refocus again, I mean, you truly know it's one of my videos if that happens, then you know what? It's been a good goddamn run, all I can say. All things considered, I am a positive boy about this. I can't believe, to this day and age, that as soon as World War III became a thought, became an actual legitimate concern, what did the internet do? Just straight shitpost everywhere. And you know what? Just exactly what you expect out of the internet. You can't trust a politician to deflate tensions as much as you can people from either side just shitposting. Whether you're Iranian or American, every side came up with some top-tier quality memes. And you know what? I think that's all we can respect. If we can't get together as a species, we can get together as memers, I guess. And that might be the cringiest shit that I've ever said. But 2020 is the start of a beautiful year. Like, I mean, honestly, if I was a 3 a.m. channel right now, I'd be like, this is a fucking banger year. We've had so many things, literally not even a week in, and we're already looking at World War III. Boys and girls, it just does not get any better. Normally I would have expected this to come out of like some other smaller countries out there, but man, the US and Iran, dude, bring it on. But you know what? Let's sit back, relax, pour a whiskey out and watch the world burn in the next couple days, or not, in peace and silence. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike it if you dislike it. Please shit post like this for the rest of the year to make everything just more enjoyable day to day. That being said, this is me, Muda, and I am out.